Good morning, everyone. This is Munami Das. In our first session, we discuss about the meaning or conceptual meaning of psychology. So, this is our second class or second session. Here we discuss about the scope of psychology. So, as we know, that psychology is the science of behavior which help us to know the behavior pattern of an individual, how they react in different situation and how they solve the problems. All the things come under this psychology. So now discuss the scope of psychology. If anyone joined the session for the first time, please subscribe the channel and like, share and press the bell icon, because if you subscribe the channel, then you would get the next videos or update of the next video. So let's start the scope of psychology. So in this, the question arises like this: write a brief note on the scope of psychology. So in this question there should be 4 marks or 3 marks. So as we know, psychology is, or the scope of psychology is a very broad term. So it is not a narrow term. So it is spreaded a broad area, and broad area come under this scope of psychology. And it is necessary to know the meaning of scope. Scope means the area or subject matter which come under the one subject or the topic, that is called the scope. So here the scope of psychology are: first one is psychology studies human experiences and behavior. So it is the psychology which help one individual to know their behavior pattern and others too, and also it help an individual studies their experiences, means in the past events, how they react and what experiences or what learning they learn from one situation or one particular situation, that is the subject matter come under the scope of psychology. So second one is, it also takes into account human experiences, and as every experiences involve cognition and affection, psychology also study about them. So it is a psychology which involve the human experiences, and every experiences, as we know, involve in our cognition and affection. Means here this cognition means our thought process, how our thought process continue and how our thought process go through different situation and different subject matter, that is cognition means thought process. Affection means our feelings, our how we react in different emotional situation, our feelings, sentiment, all the things come under this affection. Incarnation means, it means our doing things, how we do one things in a better way, that is the connection or doing aspect. So this is the three things come under the scope of psychology, and it help an individual to collect the information from different subject or different situation. So third point is, psychology includes both consciousness and unconsciousness or unconscious aspect of mind in its scope of study. So as we know, our mind, it is divided into three subtypes, that is, one is consciousness, second one is unconsciousness, and third one is subconsciousness. But in this, psychology involve the consciousness and unconsciousness in its scope. So consciousness means now, means in the present situation what we are doing or what we thinking, that is called consciousness in the present situation. And unconscious means what we experienced in our past, that is go through our unconscious mind, and we try to remember this in the present situation, that is unconscious. So fourth one is psychology studies human growth and development. So as you know, psychology studies the human growth and development. Here growth means the growth of an individual in size, kg, etc. And development means the development of an individual, like mentally, physically, their cognition, like that. So it is the psychology which studies the human growth and development too. So those are the main scope of psychology. So if you have any doubt about this topic, then you can message me. So thank you everyone.